The depressing world of rappers' fake lifestyles. As a result of rappers displaying their wealth, status, and lifestyles, the world of rap music frequently offers an image that is glamorous and lavish. Despite this, there is a terrible reality hiding below the dazzling veneer. A great number of rappers are living in deception, propagating false personas and stories about their lives that are not true. They continue to believe that displaying an unrealistically rich and renowned lifestyle is the only way to win the admiration of their supporters, even though they have been exposed on multiple occasions for their dishonest methods. Unfortunately, they are not completely incorrect. This article sheds light on the paradoxes, hypocrisies, and consequences that rappers endure, and it investigates the moral story that lies beyond the facade of their lives. Relying on a falsehood. The fact that rappers frequently engage in a deceitful game, establishing a false reality to sustain their popularity and financial success, is not a secret. To give the impression that they are wealthy and famous, they will go to considerable lengths, including renting houses and putting up false chains. The power of rap music to transform the act of pretending to be wealthy into the actual process of being wealthy is what makes it so appealing. Rappers are aware that if their followers have the impression that they are wealthy, they will be rewarded with further financial support and admiration. On the other hand, if they are perceived as being financially unable, they run the risk of losing the support of their supporters. The power of hypnosis employed by fame. The depiction of an expensive lifestyle, along with the exhibition of glittering necklaces and wads of cash, can captivate a considerable number of admirers who are easily influenced. When it comes to worshipping rappers, these brain-dead followers end up elevating them to the rank of gods, treating them as more than simply humans. However, this heightened sense of realism is predicated on the fake personalities and fictitious lifestyles that rappers show to the public. Rappers are known for their social media presence. Because of the need to preserve the image that has brought them success, they find themselves caught in a loop of rewards and incentives, which drives them to continue to do so. The falsehoods of rap music. Most of the time, rappers will rap about a lifestyle that they do not inhabit. A significant portion of what they exhibit to the public is fabricated, ranging from extravagant automobiles that they do not possess to homes that are essentially arrogance. Those who can effectively appear wealthy are rewarded in a way that is unique to the rap industry, which offers them greater money and celebrity. On the other hand, if fans have the impression that they are financially struggling, it is highly unlikely that they will receive the same support. Rappers are transformed into characters in a game in this manner, and the more the degree to which their followers take an interest in these characters, the greater the financial success they attain. Authenticity, a paradoxical concept. Even though rappers can amass an enormous fortune, their internet profiles, lifestyles, and personalities are becoming increasingly manufactured. Their true personalities are obscured by the characters that they have manufactured, which causes the distinction between truth and fiction to become more difficult to discern. Both Meek Mill and Lil Durk, two of the most well-known gangster rappers, are exceptional examples of this phenomenon. They continue to rap about firearms, violence, and an exaggerated lifestyle that they no longer live, even though they are millionaires. It becomes clear that their money and their music are in direct opposition to one another, which reveals the hypocrisy that lies behind their identities. An analysis of the fallacy of fraudulent rappers. While it is true that not all rappers are false, the vast majority of them do fall into this general category. In the past, Gunna and the other members of YSL were regarded as the most authentic rappers in the industry. However, they have now become the same thing that they despise snitches. In a betrayal of the allegiance they had previously expressed, these rappers have disclosed information about their mentor, Young Thug. The irony resides in the fact that they have used their gang affiliation to further their professions. But in the end, they have given in to the influence of the desire to protect themselves. The truth that lies beneath the appearance. Keeping in mind that rappers are primarily performers is an essential point to keep in mind. It is not always appropriate to take their statements seriously, because they frequently have a part in the situation. On the other hand, the regrettable truth is that a significant number of their followers are unable to comprehend this idea. All of this is made worse by social media. A lot of attention has been paid to 50 Cent in recent times. For more particular reasons, 50 Cent and his wealth have been receiving a lot of attention in the media as of late. Curtis James Jackson II, who was formerly considered to be one of the wealthiest rappers on the planet, now asserts that he is completely bankrupt. Naturally, this has not prevented him from sharing photographs of himself on Instagram, where he had seen seated on a bed that is adorned with bundles of cash that might easily amount to thousands upon thousands of dollars. However, Jackson asserts that all of these photographs are fabricated. It's possible that he is not lying. He may be just trying to keep the lawyers off his back. The rapper is presently attempting to prevent the courts from collecting his money, but it's also possible that a lot of musicians are, in all likelihood, making up information about their wealth. Even though Jackson was able to make a decent amount of money from his rap career because he surged in popularity at the same time as internet piracy was becoming widespread, he made his fortune by getting in on the ground floor with a product called vitamin water. On the other hand, the majority of rappers, and certainly the majority of artists, do not have access to the same investment options. This is a question that you might have asked yourself at some point. If there is no one making money in the music industry, then how is it that rappers are so wealthy? To put it simply, the answer is that they are not. There is no doubt that Jay-Z is well on his way to becoming a billionaire. But more current rappers are not as wealthy as they would have you believe, regardless of what their Instagram profiles show you. Nathan S., who is the proprietor of the blog Your Favorite Rappers Are Broke, observes that it can be nearly impossible to figure out the difference between owned and rented Bentleys, between guys who are truly making money and guys who are just spending their advances. To answer your question, yes, the majority of the time, those fancy cars are hired, and the money that musicians are pouring into the club is label advances that are used for things like producing an album, promoting the album, or going on tour. The equation is only flipped in the context of a child support trial, and rappers are incentivized to minimize their income flow by saying things like, "No, Your Honor, that $100,000 Lamborghini isn't an asset. I'm only renting it." For example, the author is Nathan S. As an illustration, you may think that Chief Keef is as wealthy as Scrooge McDuck as a result of his music and his reputation. Nevertheless, according to the child support trial, the rapper makes approximately $13,000 per month. Not only is that a respectable amount by anyone's standards, but it is roughly equivalent to the amount that an average orthodontist makes. The truth according to my verses, in contrast to your metaphors regarding the amount of money you have. There was a time when Jay-Z rapped, and he was correct. It has been brought to the attention of Bloomberg that the majority of rappers' assertions in their lyrics are a long cry from their actual income. Do you agree with me? What artist doesn't aim to market a particular image or lifestyle? Hip-hop is all about boasting, and any musician worth their salt will do so. To put it another way, Nathan S. contends that everything is fine and dandy so long as we are all aware that it is a component of fiction. In his writing, he states, "I believe that it is important for people to know. Every day, I hear from aspiring rappers who believe that dropping out of school is their greatest chance of becoming a millionaire. This is because, either directly or indirectly, they look up to rappers like Chief Keef." On the other hand, the average annual salary of an orthodontist is $200,000. If you are truly interested in earning that amount of money, then learning how to put braces on a teenager is a much more intelligent move than picking up a microphone. Do you like it? Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.